Hello and welcome once again to your favorite program, Obamo, obviously coming to you on TV Africa, truly African and proudly Ghanaian. As usual, we celebrate women, and my celebrant tonight is a woman who has a passion, an incredible passion for the promotion of a local and indigenous Ghana product or Ghanaian product. Honestly, I'm not going to tell you what it is all about. I would want my guest to tell you her own story. But meanwhile, let's take some messages from our sponsors. GTP, more colors, more designs. Malcolm Hoy Ghana Shops, Espresso, shake up, it's Espresso time. And Obapa Mackerel, let me join you at the Papa. We'll be back. Welcome back. If you've just joined us, the program is Obamo, and I am going to talk to Mrs. Comfort Adjahor Jennings. It's a lovely name, Adjahor Jennings. But you will get to know why there's an Adjahor and there's a Jennings at the end when I talk to my celebrant. Comfort,
yes,
welcome to Obamo.
Thank you very much, Auntie Doris.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Even before we start the whole thing rolling, how come you are an Adjahor and a Jennings? Jennings is a foreign name, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So tell us, what's the secret?
The Adjahor is my sign name.
Okay.
And the Jennings is my husband's name.
Okay, he obviously must be white or a foreigner from somewhere.
He's British.
He's British?
He's British, from Birmingham, yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. How did you meet him?
It's a long story.
Well, cut it short for us.
Well, we've been in the same church for 10 years.
Okay, which church is this?
Asbury Downwell Church.
Oh, Asbury Downwell, okay.
Yes, Asbury Downwell
right.
Church. But surprisingly, we didn't know we belonged to each other.
I knew there was an interesting story behind it. Okay, let it roll.
Yeah. So, I think in the 9th year, I was serving a refreshment at the church, and he wanted to make his first introduction. And
to you?
Yeah, so he came and it's like, hi Comfort, can we have lunch together? Because I'm too much of business minded, I thought it's launching of a product. I said, oh, lunch? Oh, no. Oh, you're launching a book? Because he's a lecturer.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not launching any. I just went on and on, and he's like, hey, it's not going to work. So he left. And I think he came back a year after, while I was doing the same thing.
Whilst you were serving again?
Serving again, yes.
Okay.
So I think at this point, it clicked.
So even you realized it wasn't the launch of a book, but a lunch for two, face to face, eyeball to eyeball. All right.
So at that time, I got it. I think that's the right time.
Yes.
I would say, yeah.
So you got the message?
Yeah, I got it.
How long ago has this been?
This was 2009.
Okay, not too long.
Not too long.
Long enough for you to have really enjoyed your lunch. So where did you go for lunch?
I think a Fia something restaurant near the beach. Down there, yeah.
Oh, that's quite an exciting romantic because it's by the sea, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, the guy knows how to woo a woman, doesn't he? Anyway, Comfort. Yes, now let's get to know you better. Get to know you better.
Yeah.
When somebody says Comfort Adjahor Jennings, talk about yourself. What would you say? Where do you come from? Who are you? You know, of course, we'll get to know you better as we talk.
Yeah.
So where do you come from? How was it? You know, where
I'm from a village near Agbozume in the Volta region called Srohume.
I've heard the name.
You've heard the name, yeah. So that's where I came from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your background, in your childhood background, your parents, your siblings.
my grandfather were not actually from the Strohume. My grandfather came from Strongby just to visit his stepfather and his stepbrother in Strohume. And he realized that, I mean, there's land in abundance. So with that spirit, hard working spirit, he just started acquiring, planting coconut trees. So he captured a lot of land. So he settled there.
Okay. And I'm sure he didn't just capture land, he captured a woman too and got married to a woman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So so that was where he settled and never go back to his back to his hometown. Yeah. So we were all born there. My father took after his father, but because he was educated, he was doing his he was trading in other products that he imports.
Coconut, you know,
he doesn't do that. My father doesn't do
so
that.
He actually, I'm told, went into kente weaving.
He actually imports kente weaving materials and sell to the kente weavers,
right.
and at the same time hire some of them to weave the kente for him. I mean, he did so many things. Anything that he lays that has to do with money.
Yes.
That's even apart from the importation. He engaged
so
himself.
Did whatever he touched turn to gold?
I tell you.
He did.
Seriously.
So that's where you got your business skills from your father.
Yes.
Okay. So which school did you attend?
There's a primary school in the village. Yes. But my father had all girls, about 6.
6 girls.
Yes.
What number were you?
7.
7.
Yeah.
No, hold on. You were 10 then. You were not 6, were you?
I was born between 2 families. My mother had 9 children and lost the husband, and my father has 6 children, lost the wife. So they both came together.
So altogether you were 16.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the 2 of them came together. I mean, I think they were of age then. I mean, they were not actually expecting.
On both sides, you know, your children and my children,
you see,
are living together with us. That's what happened.
Exactly.
Okay, good.
So
you were the 7th out of the 16.
I was 7 here.
7 from your mom.
And 10. No, and 7 from my father and 10 from my
mother.
My mom.
Okay.
But I was born after 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born. So I'm the last for the 2 families.
Oh, so you are proper baby last.
Yes.
Whichever direction you look at it.
Yes.
Did that affect you in any way growing up? Were you pampered? Were you
I didn't.
Were you too known? No.
Was it too known? But I'm kind of a daring child.
Of course.
Very inquisitive to
yes.
to know whatever. Because I'm the little one, I live with my nieces and nephews, and you know, when you are the little one and there's something somewhere, you see all them doing all the bad things.
So all the secrets you knew.
I knew all the secrets.
And I'm sure you didn't shut up. You weren't telling on them.
When you beat me, I will report you.
You look like somebody who was very notorious when you were young. You know, that is on the lighter side anyway. So which schools did you attend? Like you said,
that's a primary school, AME Zion Primary School in the village.
Right. Okay.
But I think with the my father was surrounded with his nephews and nieces. So I think from the beginning he tried to educate the
boys.
Both of them.
Okay.
But he got discouraged by the girls, so he dropped it. So when I was born, it's not anything that interests him that I'm going to go to school.
Because of his experience with the nieces and nephews.
Yes.
And most of the nieces who did not excel or shine in school, he eventually gave up girl child education, didn't he?
Exactly.
But you were called the miracle child. How come you were called the miracle child?
Well, because they were of age. For my father, he can still, you know, men don't grow like we, the women. But my mother was already of age, so they were not expecting a child. Because somebody made a comment when my mother died that when they saw her pregnant again, they are like, what's wrong with this woman? But at that point, she now realized why I was born.
Okay.
But because she has about 4 strong boys, my father was thinking, okay, he might get a boy from her.
From her end, yes.
But I came out to be a girl.
So you came up 10 years after After, you know, there was a long gap of 10 years between
yes.
you
and
the
yeah,
one
my
that you came after, your brother.
Yes, yes.
That's why you were called a miracle child. You are not unexpected child.
Exactly.
That's where the word miracle comes from.
Yes, yes.
For a minute when I saw the miracle, I thought you were commanding some special.
So he just took the consolation that, well, if she's also a girl, again, then she's my comfort.
Yeah, good.
So my name is Akofa.
Akofa.
And when he baptized me, he changed it again, comfort.
To comfort.
So he's like
yes,
comfort,
you brought
comfort.
him all the comfort that he needed.
So,
yes.
Yes.
But tell me, your father did not believe so much in girl education. But how were you able to get him to send you to primary school? Or is it because you were special to him?
No, nobody took me to school.
How did you do it then?
He travels a lot. So at one time I was, they normally bath me and take care of me before leaving. That's my nephews and nieces. So one day, because as I told you, that I'm very inquisitive, child.
Yeah.
I've been monitoring and looking at them, watching them, seeing where the things they've been doing, where they've been going. They go, you know, those days you go to school in the morning and come back 12 o'clock and then they go back again. So I've been monitoring all those things. So one morning, as soon as they bath for me, because the school is where the church is, so I know the school. So one morning when they were going, I just ran ahead of them to the school quickly without waiting for them. Nobody, once I start running, you won't catch me. So I
still do the same thing. Are you still as
in a different
form?
Yes, in a different way.
Yes,
Yeah. So I look at one of the classroom where the children of my age just rushing and saying,
you just
I just ran into the class before somebody catch me and quickly introduced myself to the teacher that teacher, my name is Comfort. We have two family names. So my name is Akofa Ahiepo. Me too, I have come to the school. So write my name.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah. So
that was a determined.
So I sat down. So when they closed, everybody was going home. Me too, I went home. Very excited.
And the teacher just made you sit down.
Yes. I won't go if you. So
you do have a strong spirit.
Oh
there,
yes.
don't
Oh
you?
yes. Yes.
I'm sure you've grown with it.
Oh sure. Yeah.
Yes.
So I went back, and my mother was back home then. Then I said, I went to school today.
Okay, you went to school. Let's take a break, and then I want to know how the whole thing progressed. We'll take a break and take some more messages from our sponsors. That is GTP, more colors, more designs. Malcolm Hoy Ghana Shops, Espresso Shake Up is Espresso time, and Obapa Mackerel. Mediania de Papa. We'll be back. Hello and welcome back. You are watching Obamo, and I am talking to Mrs. Comfort Ajaho Jennings. Yes, Comfort. You were the girl who ran into school all by yourself without telling your parents.
Yes.
Yes, so your teacher was so nice. She allowed it in.
Yes.
She allowed you to sit through classes.
Yes, yes.
And then what happened from there?
Oh, I came back home excited, and I told my mom that I was in school. And my father came back, and I told her, I've been to school, and I told my teacher, this is my name. And because he wanted us to write Ajaho, he said, no. Who said your name is Ahiepo? Your name is Ajaho. Then I said, now you have to sew a school uniform for me. And he discouraged me. I said, no, I'll go.
And you did?
I did.
Good.
So, but unfortunately, he died when I was just in class 2.
Oh, but I know you still continue because you were very determined.
Oh,
woman.
yes.
Let's pick a call and then we'll come back.
All right.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hi. This is Obamo. And I am talking to Mrs. Ajaho Jennings.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, please tell us everything that you want us to know about this woman.
Oh, well, I knew Comfort from 1998.
Okay.
When she had walked into my office at the Ghana Promoting Council. And from that day, it was like she wanted to get into sport. And I had the opportunity to assign her some little sports. The delivery was so perfect because we were not so successful with first timers and with people. But I just found her to be committed. I found her to be quite truthful. And so it started from there. I provided her some little exposures out of the country, and we did start with the shea butter issue. I had taken some assistance to support some women in the north to do shea butter soap for exports, but I needed somebody who will market the soap in Japan and then Asia. Comfort was able to provide the labels and the packaging and those things, and we were quite successful. We went to bid because we had a bid product which were being made by women producers in the eastern region and in the Ashanti region particularly, but there was nobody to actually market the bead for them. And so I did ask Comfort whether she could handle it. Well, she had some background from the water region in bead making. And she applied that. Well, I'm happy that today, I mean, of all the companies in Ghana, Comfort was selected to the U.S. for the AGUA Forum on 3 occasions. And well, we are working diligently to support women-related programs. I mean, what I've gathered from Comfort is to believe in women projects, and I think I have a strong belief in her. Yeah. So.
Yes. Thank you so much. You've just about told us everything that this woman has done. I suppose I'm talking to Mr. Terry Achia, or it's not?
Kwaku Edu-Mensah.
Ah, Mr. Edu-Mensah. Okay.
Yes, my name is Edu-Mensah, former general manager of the Ghana Sport Promotion Council.
All right. Okay, Mr. Edu-Mensah. Thank you so much. Comfort. These are all your credentials. So you did so well with your shea butter that you actually pushed onto the beats, and you also excelled.
He is a contributor.
He's a contributor.
I never catch a ball
then
before him.
Tell him I say thank you to him.
Sir, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Comfort.
Yeah. He always keeps
Thank
pushing
you so
me.
much, Mr. Edu-Mensah, for the push and for encouraging
Yes.
a woman and a Ghanaian woman for that matter to
Oh, yes, I'm glad.
showcase
Yes, I'm glad.
our local and indigenous products outside. Thanks a lot. Of course, that's what your business is all about, isn't it?
Yes.
Export promotion.
Yes.
Made in Ghana goods. Okay, thank you. Yes,
Thank
Comfort.
you. Yes.
Thank you. So now, let's run up your education quickly.
All right.
So your father died, and I knew you needed to go to. You were so desperate to acquire your education that you used to do petty trading.
Oh, yes.
What exactly did you do?
Well, I actually started with local candy.
It's called what?
Aigbe toffee.
Which type is this? The brown one that we use
Agbolanache.
What's that one?
Agbolanache. The Ghanaians call it Agbolanache.
How do you make it?
I use coconut milk.
Okay.
Yeah. The coconut milk with sugar. Yes.
When I was younger, I used to enjoy it.
It's still enjoyable.
Oh, I used to love it so much, and it's brownish.
Yes.
So you would, do it yourself and go and sell it.
I was doing it, selling it, and I think when I got to class 4, somehow I just like doing things together with people. So I actually bring some 4 other girls together that we tell them, let's have party and say thank you to our teachers. So we contribute every day, and I will keep the money anyway.
Of course, because you were the caretaker of the man.
Yes.
You didn't want to trust anyone.
No.
Okay. Seeing that you were so determined, then from the primary school, you went to a secretarial school, didn't you?
Well, I didn't go straight away.
You worked for a while.
Yeah. Okay. I waited for a while. Not waited per se, but to actually put myself together so that when I go, I don't like seeing my failure in anybody. So true. I just want to start and make sure I finish.
You can finish it. So you never start what you know you can't finish.
Yes.
But that is how life is. You should make sure that whatever you start, you've got to finish.
Yes. And no matter what it will take me, I make sure I get there. So I break for a while. I think about 12 years. Yes.
Of course, but you were trading.
Yeah, I was trading. I was trading, selling second-hand clothing. I don't go to school on market days, but I quickly come back and copy notes. And after school, I was able to. My niece invited me to Lagos. I went.
Tell us about your experience in Lagos. You went and you never saw your niece.
Yeah, she wasn't there, but my cousin who took me there, I stayed with them, and she took me to her. But when I got there, I happened to got a job with a small shop
as a shop assistant.
Then she has to go back to her husband. So I was left there, down in Ikeja. So I was there, but as soon as she left, the woman promised to pay me about 60 naira a month. But when she realized that I'm very young and I'm alone there, she just divided the money into
That
two.
wasn't fair. Lots of people do
yeah.
that. Yes.
But I was ready to go. I told her everything because as soon as I entered her shop, the shop was transformed completely, and she was happy. But she's not ready to pay me the money.
Yeah, she's a greedy person, isn't she?
So, but the friend who took me there, my niece's friend who took me there, I packed my things and know that as soon as this man steps here, I'm going back with him.
That was coming back to Ghana.
Coming back to the Lagos, the border,
Lagos,
border where my niece is. So we were there, and she thought my things are locked somewhere, but I packed it and put it somewhere. So as soon as the man got there, he was a police officer. So as soon as he got, as I said, today, as you are going,
whether you like it or not,
I'm in this car with you.
All right.
Back to my niece.
Okay.
And she's like, oh, Comfort cannot go. Then I said, this is what she has done to me. She divided my pay into two. You can imagine at my age,
yes,
I know how much, what I'm supposed to be paid. So she thought I couldn't get my thing. She said, well, if you want to go, take the money and go. I quickly left my bag. Then she started begging.
So at what time did you come to Ghana?
I came back 1987. 1987.
And what made you decide to go into a business? I mean, when I say business, to be an entrepreneur, to use a product, what prompted you? There must have been something that prompted you to want to use that. You started with shea butter, isn't it?
I started with the beads.
You started with the beads.
It was
rather with the beads.
Yeah, I started with the beads.
What prompted you to go into beads making? You were not making the beads yourself, were you?
No, I wasn't.
But you were selling. You were buying from women and selling.
Yeah, design. Yeah. I actually, when I came back, I wanted to continue my education because I was in Nigeria. Apart from the bread, selling the bread, I also trade across from Nigeria, Benin, and Benin, Nigeria. I was doing that. So when I came back to Ghana, I was doing Ghana, Togo, Ghana across borders. But I'm somebody who loves using my fingers, as I told you from the candy. So after these two education, the Secretariat School and the Ghana Telecom, I was looking for a job. Even at that time, I haven't got my GCE O level.
And how old were you at that time? If you don't mind mentioning it. You know, women are normally shy of their age.
Yeah, maybe either 30 or so.
Okay, or you were quite
20,
quite grown
20 something. I can't remember. But I wasn't getting it. So I wrote application. But there's this lady in the church that I used to be, said that they have an export company. So they've been giving an order to a woman to help them to string their beads. So she needed more hands. I told her I would do it. She said, you would do it? I said, yes. It's a work. I will do it. It will pay me. So I went there.
And you knew how to string beads?
No.
You didn't?
I used to do that for my mother, but not professionally.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I went there. We were three. But the woman just liked me. That's Kati. Kati Dagadu. Yes. She just liked me.
She's a friend.
Yeah, she just liked me, and I mean, she was all over me. You know, there are some people who made people. I mean, they're just happy to see people fly. I mean, she's one of them. So she just liked me and took me up and encouraged me every now and then till I helped her with an exhibition at a Prof's Gallery, Artist Alliance Gallery.
Okay.
And, you know, Kati was doing this alongside when she was working. So it came to a point the orders were not flowing in. Then, before then, Prof also asked her if I could work with
Professor
them.
Who?
Ablade Glover.
Ablade Glover, okay.
Yeah, if I could work with them. So when the orders were not coming, to maintain our relationship, because now she's like a mother to me.
Yeah.
So I went to her and I explained to her that now things are not very good.
So can I move on?
Go there. And she wasn't selfish. She let me go.
Yes,
and I went there, yeah. But when I got there, that is when my entrepreneurship spirit stirred up. Because I see
it was hidden in you.
It was hidden in me.
And you needed somebody to just lift it out of you. Yes.
And to see how people do it professionally. And when I got there, I saw artists. I mean, it's a big place. So I just said, wait a minute.
This is where I'm going to be.
Yes. I'm not here for how much they pay me.
You're here to do business.
I'm here to learn.
And to do business.
To learn and do it professionally. In fact, the first salary they gave me there, that was what I used to register this company today.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All
Yes,
right.
yes.
Okay.
So I worked there and I acquired all the experiences that a customer relationship.
And that is extremely important.
Oh, yes.
Because Comfort, no matter how good you are at your product,
Yes.
if your customer relation is bad,
Yes.
you are doomed.
Oh, yes.
Your product just won't fly.
You are
It
not
won't
even
sell.
in business.
No, you are not in business.
Yes.
And that's one important thing that I need people who are in business to accept and acknowledge.
Yes.
Customer relation
Customer
is A1.
It is.
It's A1,
It is.
yes.
How to, speak to people and make them feel good and spend their money even before realizing it.
A lot of times you can get them to spend so much, and by the time they look in their handbag, or their
Everything
purse,
is gone.
everything is gone.
Everything is
and
gone.
they say, "Oh, how did I do it?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy it because it's a big place. I do everything. Is it accounting, balancing
Okay.
people, account, paying people, everything that has to do with business. I do it there.
So at what time did you detach yourself and decided, look, let me work for myself and make an earning for myself?
When I was there, I also attend weekend bazaars.
Good.
So I also got somebody, just like how Kathy got me, I also got somebody who also attend those bazaars for me. So I was using that to expose myself so that if I leave there, I can be able to settle on something. So in December 1997, then I called my boss, that's Sterisi. We call her Mrs. Glover, but we call her Sterisi. I call her that this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So in January,
You will leave.
I will
And
leave.
you left.
And
you left. So
I
we'll
left.
pick a call and
Yes.
then we'll continue.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll pick a call. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, this is Obama, and I am in this.
This is Brian. Yes, this is Brian.
Come again,
This is Brian.
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 Okay, go on. I can see this broad smile on Comfort's face. It speaks volumes. It does. It speaks volumes. Yeah. So please go on, Brian. Talk to your lovely
My
wife.
heart. I wanted to live with that smile every day.
Uh-huh. I like that. He's so excited. Yes,
He will
Brian,
laugh
talk
and
to
laugh.
us. Talk to us.
You-
Tell us
you-
about your wife.
You've probably discovered by now that that Comfort is a completely irresistible lady. She
Yes.
goes, whatever she turns her hands to, she goes and she goes and she goes until it's done. And that was the irresistible force that captured my heart.
There must have been something. Yes, Brian. So go on. Tell us more about Comfort. How is she? I mean, I know she's an entrepreneur and she's a very determined woman. No two ways about it. And she's a go-getter. She's a go-getter. But tell me, why is she like as a wife? Does she make time for you? Does she make time to relax with you? Of course, I'm sure she does, to relax with you. But does she cook? Does she have time to cook for you, Brian?
Oh, she comes and cooks for me. I think I'd starve otherwise. or I'd have to go. I'd have to go out somewhere, and it wouldn't be as good at all.
Yes. Is there anything you would want to tell her? I mean, you've said all good things about it. Is that something that Comfort does that you really, really wish she would change? Don't be shy. Just tell us. I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
Well.
Yes, Brian, I'm listening.
Sometimes the soap operas. We haven't been watching any soap operas lately, so I'm very glad that our friends from Brazil are all getting a rest at the moment.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, Brian, I'm listening.
You're listening on TV soap operas. Comfort is a great fan of some of the soap operas from Brazil, and I'm rather glad that they're not they're not featuring at the moment.
You've made Comfort. Comfort, why are you laughing? Yes, Brian, is that all you've got to say? Have you finished with Comfort so I can take over?
Oh, I've finished. Yeah, she's a remarkable lady.
Yeah, she is.
But you really have to run
Yeah.
to keep up with her.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's keeping me fit.
Yes, that is true. You know the good thing about Comfort, when you see her, the initial reaction is you don't see the oomph in this woman. But when you get talking to her, then it all comes out. It all shines. Yes. And I'm sure you really enjoy her company and enjoy her as a total woman.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes. Thank you so much, Brian. Do you have anything to say to Brian?
Brian says everything.
I know. I mean, your laughter and even the tone of your voice says it all. Comfort, do you have anything to say to?
Oh, that's it really. Abide.
Hi, CJ.
What did you just
Thank you
say?
thank you very much.
What did you just call him?
Okay.
What did you call
then,
him? Comfort. What did you call him? You just said something.
That's how I call him.
So let us know. How do you call
That's
him?
my secret.
It ceases to be a secret once you've said it on there. So you might just want to let us all know.
Anytime people want to listen, I know, and I drag my tongue so that they wouldn't know.
Okay, well, of course, you need to have your secret, so we'll respect that one. Okay. Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes. You've brought laughter on the set, and you've put a lot of joy on her face, you know. I'm glad Brian called. Thank you so much. Yes, Comfort. So we've just spoken to Brian Jennings, the gentleman who's given you that lovely name to go with, Ajaho. Yes. You know, Ajaho Jennings. Yeah. All right. So you started the beads making. Yeah. And then you went into shea butter. What's the name of your company, by the way?
Elle Agbe.
Elle Agbe, meaning?
Yeah. God is alive.
God sure is alive.
It's like, because he lives, I can face tomorrow.
You will always face tomorrow, because he will always be there for you.
Yeah.
So you went into shea butter. What also prompted you to go into shea butter products?
It's Mr. Dumensa.
Okay, Mr. Dumensa, extra promotion.
He always pushes me. And from the beads, I went to handicrafts because he got somebody from Japan. That was 1997, 1999 in Japan, who was interested in the beads, who was a Ghanaian. And when he gave us an order in December 1999, we delivered it, and he came back to ask for other products from Ghana, handicrafts, it's mask drums, whatever. So I went to him and said, sir, this man is asking for all these things. How do I go about it? And he will just tell you, oh, you can do it, don't worry. Let me tell you, let's write. This is this and this is this. And that is what I like about him. So he will set you to go. So I'll go and say, okay, sir, this is what I go. Say, that's good. So we started exporting. I went into handicrafts. Then, as he said, that he trusted in me. I mean, he always think I can do it. Yes. So people, because
you have the I can't spirit.
That is it. That is it. So anybody who comes to him and asks for anything, and he wants that thing to be done, he will recommend me.
Because he knew you would deliver.
Exactly.
And you won't disappoint him.
Exactly.
And you will be able to deliver in such a way that you showcase what we've got in Ghana. Okay, let's take a break and acknowledge our sponsors.
Okay.
And we will be saying thank you to GTP, More Colors, More Designs, Malcolm Hoy Ghana Shops, Espresso Shake Up, it's Espresso time, and Obapa Mackerel. We'll be back. Welcome back. The program is Obamo, and I am talking to Mrs. Comfort Ajaho Jennings, an entrepreneur extraordinaire. Yes, Comfort. I want us to talk about your cosmetic line, and the name is Nashiba Cosmetics. So anytime we go onto the market and we see Nashiba Cosmetics, then we should be thinking about Comfort Jennings.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
what do everyone want to know about your shea butter trade?
Um,
How did it start?
The shea butter, somebody came for a sample.
Okay.
As usual, Mr. Dumesa sent somebody for a sample, and the person came and never come back. And I realized that we have shea butter in Ghana,
Yeah.
but we don't use it. Not we don't use it. Me, myself, I don't use it. But I think it's something that needs to be value added for us to appreciate.
It's so medicinal.
It
And
is
second,
very
it
good.
is the base for a lot of the pomades that we
Exactly,
use.
exactly.
And it's so good for the skin too.
Exactly. So I just went and looked at it and said, I think if I give a good package to this thing,
Yeah.
I can sell
And
it.
packaging comfort is very important in every product.
Exactly. And even if I can give it a name,
Yeah.
Ghanaians will buy it before knowing that they're buying shea
So
butter.
then you called it Nashiba.
Nashiba.
You told me off camera what it means. What does it
Natural
mean?
shea butter. Because
Natural shea butter. So
I-
the
because-
NS is natural.
Yes.
Then the
Shea.
shea is the
Is
shea
shea
butter.
butter, yeah.
Is the shea and then
Yeah,
the butter.
butter, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So what do you do? What kind of cosmetics have you made out
Oh,
of?
I use it to, actually started with just the butter.
Okay.
Then into soap because it's very good.
Oh, you make cake. You
Cake
make
soap, yeah,
out of
cake
it.
soap,
Yeah.
and then lip balms,
All right.
because a lot of people are out there are making a good use of it.
Yes.
So why not
Why
here?
not here?
So if we are not going to use just the butter, then let's turn it into soap. So and the hair. I mean, it's very good
It's
for,
good
the,
for the
hair,
hair.
but
It's
I
good
think
for-
it's the packaging, the way it's being sold on the tray
Yeah.
with water sprinkle on it, suns, gold dust, and all those things. That is why.
So let's look at this packaging. You've
So,
got this beautiful
yes,
packaging.
yes. You know-
Which is I hope the cameras can capture. Look at this. And do you know that it's in a calabash? It's beautiful. It's lovely, with brand on it, Nashiba shea butter. It's beautiful. I just love the packaging, you know, and I like the way you've kind of parceled it lovely with
Yes.
in a hamper kind of form, isn't
yes.
it? This really must sell on the international
Oh,
market.
yes, yes.
I can see it
Yes.
being more.
It's completely African gifts.
Yes, it does. It's
There's
lovely.
nothing
And you
European
can-
attached to it.
You can. Do you know you can also use this as gifts, even for engagements and
That is it.
and
yes.
birthdays?
People, I do for people.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I
all
do it
right.
for
This
people.
is very nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then of course you are showing some of
Yes,
your
I
beads.
have
Very
some of the-
colorful
yeah,
beads.
yeah,
Very
yeah,
colorful.
yes.
So
And we export this one.
you export these ones too.
Yes, yeah.
All right,
export
comfort.
this one, yeah.
So, well, like you said, you do pomade, and then
The
you do
soap,
soap, and then you do the lip
lip
balm.
balms, yeah,
You
yeah.
do. But tell me, what are the challenges? Of course, nothing comes easy in life. Setting up a business, it's not easy.
Yeah.
And once you've succeeded, definitely you must have had some challenges.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges that you face, both locally and internationally?
There are, as for the challenges, we cannot.
massive.
It is,
Yes,
yes. But because unless you are somebody, I keep the way I try to describe business, starting and growing business, is like having a child and want to see that child to grow and become your dream child. Then you will do anything for that child. So whatever, any money, you know, access to funding is very, very
It's difficult, yes.
I mean,
The
for
interest
small
rates,
businesses,
yes,
the
and
interest
everything,
rate,
yeah.
even if they give it to you, and even, I mean, the more so is the collateral. You don't have it.
Yes,
You're
you
just a
don't.
starter. So I always roll back any little thing that comes into the business, not spending it on myself. Because if I don't feed the baby,
You need to grow your capital.
to grow it.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'll have a koshoko.
and you fall flat on, on your kwashiorkor belly. won't you?
Exactly.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
So I keep turning it gradually, especially because I'm into export from that day one. And, you know, as Mr. Dumanta said, when he met me that day, straight into export school, 1998.
Yeah.
So I got the message, but not very clearly.
But as you went on to work,
As I went
you
on,
realized the need.
because my first order was rejected. Why? Because I cut off
Yeah,
some length
you are
off.
trying to take shortcuts to make more money.
Exactly. And
But
everything
it doesn't
was
work out
reject-
that
and
way.
everything
But you
was
know what
rejected.
you've just said that touches me. You said being in business is like raising a child, having a
Yes,
child.
yes.
Right from the embryonic stage to the child walking,
Yes.
to the child running,
Yes.
to the child going
School.
into school. So that is what business is about.
Oh, yes.
In short, what you're trying to tell us and to tell my viewers out there is that whatever business you set out to Do it gingerly,
Yes.
but with the determination to
Determination.
get to the top.
Give yourself to it.
Give
Love
yourself,
it.
be in it,
Believe in
love
it.
it, believe
Exactly.
in it.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Believe in it,
Yes.
and of course, when you believe in something, you work hard at
Oh
it.
yes.
Don't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
And let it happen.
And it will happen.
Yes.
And
So
it does happen.
It does happen.
Yes,
so
it does
don't
happen.
play the blame game around
Like
it.
a lot of people do.
No.
Oh, I was going to do it, but you see,
Yeah.
this one, it didn't sell, so
Yeah.
I gave up.
No.
No way.
It must be done.
It must be done.
It must
So
be
tell my young girls out there.
Talk
to them, inspire them.
So what I have to tell the youth is that they should believe in themselves and be themselves. They have something special in them. They should identify it, bring it out, and develop it, and they will enjoy it. You are somebody special.
You are somebody special.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Everybody is
Oh,
somebody
yes.
special.
Yes.
But quickly, I'm going to say goodbye to you.
Okay, all right.
Yes. Quickly, I know you are the CEO or you are the chairman of African
Women.
Yeah, tell us, what is it?
African Women Entrepreneurship Program.
Okay.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. So what do you do, the women? Of course, you are Association of Women in Enterprises.
It is a program that Mrs. Clinton initiated to empower African women to go and share and be the voice of women so that we can be able to add value to everything that we have in Africa and export them duty-free to the U.S.
To the U.S.
To the U.S.
Yes. You are the chairman.
Yes.
So, of course, that it's by dint of your hard work. That's why. So, what exactly have you been doing in Ghana?
We just started. We launched it in December. Last
December,
year,
just last year.
just
2011.
last year. Yes. So we are now starting the membership enrollment, and to come together and bring our various products together and have an exhibition and show that we are women in business. Then we can plan an outside exhibition because we are supposed to network with other African countries. Yes. So that even the regional trading.
So you haven't quite been a year since it was launched.
No.
And you being the chairman, I believe strongly that this association or this union is going to work.
We are trusting God.
We won't just limit it to Ghana.
No,
You're going to, group other women and also encourage women who otherwise haven't started, who are not in enterprise but have the edge.
Yes.
Are you looking at that side
too? Yes.
All right.
Yes.
In fact, they should be more encouraged.
Exactly.
So we can have more women embracing businesses and promoting our local products.
And because it's all over Africa, it's because she picked a woman from each African country. So this is the Ghana chapter. So we are supposed, there are people in rural areas who have the potential, something to do. But all that they need is encouragement. Somebody to listen.
A little push, somebody who will have the listening ear.
Exactly.
And also drag them along, not just listen.
So you can
but
do
you need to drag them along so they'll follow your footsteps.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
It can happen. That is all some people need. And we need to let go, step out of our business and reach out to other people.
Thank you so much, Comfort.
Yes.
You need to step out of your business. And some people are so selfish. They just want to keep it all to themselves. But
maybe they might not know that they need to share. So, we reach out to all
of them. I know some people who know, but they would do it,
Well, we pray for them.
Ladies, you need to reach out and help, lend a hand. Lend a hand, show love and ginger and encourage other women to come along.
Oh, sure.
And that is how we can all develop as women in Ghana and in Africa.
In Africa.
Yes, Comfort, thank you so much. When I saw you earlier, I said, I don't know. I'm not sure she's going to enjoy me talking to her, but I really have enjoyed. I've loved talking to you. I've loved so much talking to you.
That's another mystery about
I
me.
know, the miracle child. Yes, I'm beginning to see you have a lot of mysteries, which is just coming out. And I'm sure if we continue talking, I would have pulled it all out and told you some.
I'm keeping.
Told you some that I've just discovered myself.
Oh wow!
It's been so good talking to you, Comfort.
Okay.
It's been so good.
Right,
and we celebrate you. We celebrate you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. When I open my brass bowl.
Oh wow!
Then it means I'm bringing some goodies out. Yeah, this is a citation from Obama.
Oh wow!
Of course, on behalf of TV Africa.
Thank you.
And
very
this
much.
we give to women like you who excel and shine and help Ghana develop and help women develop.
Thank you very much.
Where are you going to put this?
What is it?
Don't open it. It's a citation.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'll frame it.
Please. That's what I wanted to hear.
I'll frame it.
And where will you put it? In your shop or?
In my shop.
In your shop.
In my shop.
Where will it sell better? In your shop or at home?
In my shop.
In your shop.
Yes.
I'll come and see.
Oh yes, yes.
If
I mean,
it's
I
there.
remember a friend was telling me very soon there's not going to be any space on the wall in my shop.
You have too many of them.
Not citation, but pictures. With
no, but this
different
is a
people.
citation. You know, when you
I'll
go
put it
back
there.
to the shop, you know what I want you. When I walk through that shop, I want to see the citation.
You bet. I'll do that.
And then by courtesy of GTP,
Oh wow.
more colors, more
More
designs. Look at
designs.
this beautiful
Oh,
color,
wow.
and I know it will sit so well
Oh,
on you.
oh,
Yeah, it will
oh.
sit very well on you.
Thank
And
you
you
very
know,
much.
You are an exporter of beads, and you love beads.
Oh wow.
But for us in TV Africa, because we are truly African, proudly Kenyan, we never lose our African identity. So, and come from, look at even the box that it's on.
Oh wow.
It's beautiful.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
This is proudly Ghanaian.
Sure.
Yeah. We present to you a medal, and it says, presented to Mrs. Comfort Ajaho Jennings,
Wow.
an entrepreneur.
Thank you very
And then the
much.
beats will go
I'm
very
so-
well.
I'm so
with
grateful.
Comfort, you are
You
too
want to
tall.
wear it
Sit
for
down.
me?
When I was standing next to you in the makeup, I realized you were too tall. So let me get up and do that. So there you are, Comfort.
Oh.
So, you know, next time when you're going for one of your fairs, don't take it off, put it on. And then when people say, where did you get this beautiful thing from, say, from TV Africa?
Sure.
Yes,
I will.
the one and only TV Africa.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Comfort. It's
Thank
been
you.
so good talking to you. I've
Thank
loved
you.
every moment of it. And say hello to Brian, okay?
I will.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will.
Thanks
I
a
will.
lot.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
viewers, you've just been listening
Sure.
to an entrepreneur, a woman who believes extremely and in promotion of our local and indigenous products. She's been into beads making and selling. She's been into handicrafts, and she's into shea butter cosmetics. What more can you ask for? And a woman who has the spirit of trading, a woman who has the spirit of sharing, a woman who is an African and a Ghanaian through and through. So we'll come your way same time next time. And this is Obama. Bye for now.